Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Red 3 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the Cyan Empire, we have Alan Tay. Spawn on bottom right side as the Red Allies, we have Moh.kohaji. They say Allied or Empire? He's Empire. We got instant generator into some dojo cores. How many will we receive? See, 2, 3, maybe 4? That looks like a refinery to me. Yep, 3 dojo cores. Over here, we got a handful of doggies, 3 doggies. Javelin Trooper making his way forward as well, maybe trying to clean up some of these garrisons. 2 Javelin Troopers. Okay, he's going to be on garrison cleanup duty. Dogs are making their way forward. We got the dojo cores advancing. One of them has been deployed on out, has deployed out an Imperial Warrior and Burst Drone. And now these dojo cores are advancing. We'll spot one of the Javelin Troopers. He may crush that one. Gain some good hits there. And he's actually not realizing. There we go. It's a crush there now. Got the engineer here. Can't advance forward to the oil derrick as long as these dojo cores in this region. He could deploy out one or both of them. You use the higher health one, the lower health one. Dogi and Imperial Warrior are in a bit of a steering contest. Now he wants to go forward and try to pet him. Dogi says no. Some of these garrisons have been claimed by the Empire. And you got this dojo core now under siege from these peacekeepers. Let's get a crush there and another crush there. Now got a burst on top of the prospector being oh so annoying. Let's get cleaned up right there. Peacekeepers make advances, clean up the other dojo core, and now we've got Imperial Warrior, and he actually claimed that oil derrick. Good kill there as well. Throws out a shield, very good. And that one is very wounded, so trying to gun it down is a good idea. But that shield's very, very resilient. Gets a nice knockback there as well, and does good control there. Good shield right there. Gets a great knockback effect shot there as well. The elite one's still alive. It does kill off all of those peacekeepers now and manages to secure this oil derrick. He has not claimed this his own oil derrick, but got the dojo core for that. So Cyan will be netting 2 oil derricks. It's actually a very good boon. Now we do have a airfield deployed on now. He may be eyeing for a bomb run somewhere. And this Riptide is turning forward. It may be loaded with some infantry, maybe some Javelin troops, maybe some peacekeepers. We got the doggy out to sea. We got the Empire MCV all should push forward a little bit. Now we've got another instant generator. Charging forward. Let's see what's loaded in the back of it, if anything. Starting to gun down the Imperial Warriors. If it's not loaded up anything, it's doing some good work. Here comes a bombing run. And does throw them on top of the Jet Tank Mega Tengu. Does get the kill. And we've got some laser lock javelins now pushing way forward. Take out the Mega Bay core. That is a massive loss. It does load up in the back of it. Trying to get the kill. Does get the kill. Not get the kill down that instant dojo. Does load up inside of the Riptide. Does take out the Imperial Warrior. And over here, Peacekeeper getting some great kills right there. And has, ooh, he lost one of the engineers. This one's still being camped. Or protected, not necessarily camped. This dojo core will get gunned down by the Riptide. And now it's going to throwing some missiles there as well. Takes it out. We got a Defender VX. He has gone, it's more of a panic one, but now we've got laser locks. And of course, gets laser locked down, able to outrange it. Going for the... Oh, does get one kill there. Severely wounded. Has to be warded, not being gunned down. Does get that one. You may just want to get out at the current rate. There's going to be streaming forces on in there. Tank busters spawned out. Needs to get out of it right now. He's almost dead. Let's get out of it now. Now here comes the ore collector charging forward. Does have a decent anti-infantry gun. And now an elite ore collector. Maybe we'll get fully heroic war collector from this peacekeeper. Nope, the Imperial War gets the kill. And oh, he went for the tank buster, so I'm gonna throw a bomb or two onto that ore collector. He was severely wounded. And now we do have a Mecha Bay core, another Mecha Bay core. He does need another Mecha Bay core. The Apollo Fire does fight her, does spot this. And this Oil Derrick still claimed by Cyan, and this one was destroyed by Cyan. We got a dog out at sea, another dog out at sea. Doc's core does get spotted by the dog. And let's go ahead and bomb some of that infantry. Very nice. Your war is trying to clear out the garrison, but oh, gets a nice shotgun knockback right there. Both of them are severely wounded. So, and this is going to be a great trade for the Imperial Warriors, but their health is so low. I also take another unit out with them. More Imperial Warriors advancing forward. We've got some Vindicators now flying about as well. We do have a Yari mini sub here. Now, Cryo Shot does come forward and does take out that instant generator. Charging force well, clears out the garrison. Cryo Shot does not get capitalized on, doesn't get the kill off on it. And now we do have a red refinery right here, a forward red refinery. He may be eyeing for some turret pushing. Some good garrisons in this region as well to protect from. They all support 5 units. And now we do have a Yari mini sub hitting the prospector, takes it out. 2 Yari mini subs. Moh.kohaji IFV does fire a single burst there. He may be going for Assault Destroyer. Nope, he only has Vet 1 or no heightened clearance, so he's going for some Riptides or Dolphins. Now it's going to be Hydrofoils. Peacekeepers are advancing forward, trying to clear out this garrison. There's at least 2 in there. Maybe 3. Yep, 3 looks like. Very many subs pushing forward, getting another prospector there. Very, very nice. Trying to hit the power plant. Very good. This Yari sub is quite wounded thanks to the Moh.kohaji turret drop. It does take out that power plant as well. Another bombing run coming forward, trying to hit them. That is observation post. And Yari mini subs, we're just going to escape on out of there. Apollo does receive a bit of fire right there. Got a Javelin troop now firing some missiles up there. Got 4 Chopper VXs, 5 Jet Tengus. And does send some more missiles up there as well. Receiving a bit of fire from those Javelin troops on the ground. He does get one severely wounded. And does take out this Oil Derrick as well. He was captured by Red. Now heading for this northern expansion. Does have a command hub here. No ore refinery. There's the MCV. Nothing queued up on the back of it. The command hub will go down. Up north, we do got looks like a Javelin troop being cleaned up by a Imperial Warrior. Over here, we do have a Dogi, as well as a Peacekeeper down on the low ground. It's veteran, but the Peacekeeper should still be able to win out. Over here, we got something being cleaned on up. Not so sure what though. Power plant now under siege. Putting in the low power state, which could be very handy to prevent any multi-gunner turret drops. We got a multi-gunner IFV here. Starting to gun down some of these infantry forces. Honorable discharge can get some great damage there as well. Focusing on the multi-gunner IFVs, trying to protect his chopper VXs. Very good. Does claim out another power plant there as well. Does go on the low ground, trying to hit that Apollo, gain some good damage there on the Apollo. Takes out the Apollo as well. Motor Gunner IV trying to get some more shots on the Striker VXs. And Jet Tank Mecha Tank is getting some good hit there. Work on the infantry. All the Peacekeepers are now down. So that's 3 Mecha Tangus, 2 Striker VXs. Start hitting the air base. Over here, we got the Yari mini sub still being a bit of a problem. Red is overextended, getting hit by multiple angles. And now we do have the air base receiving quite a bit of fire as well. Motor Gunner IV, reverse moving away, getting some hits. And now we've got the Prospector under siege, receiving quite a bit of fire. Motor Gunner IFV does get destroyed, and does take out the Prospector there with the honorable discharge. One of the Mecha Tangus do go down to the bottom run. The Motor Gunner IV may take out the elite one, giving him elite status, and the airfield does go down as well. That jet Mecha Tangus should be cleaned up, giving a fully heroic IFV. Yep, he does. Up north, we've got a Cryo-Geddon or Cryo Shot that's been deployed now, but nothing to capitalize in. This Motor Gunner IV is far too late, so this area should be unthawed out. Because the Yari Mace did get cleaned up, doing quite a bit of damage there. Takes out another Prospector. This Prospector is still going. This one still has not even been started to rebuild. Now we've got a massive force of Mecha Tangus and Stomp Tanks being pushed way forward. Got a handful of Riptides in this region, getting some good damage on in these forces. The airfield, a number of these vehicles been cleaned, aircraft been cleaned up on the deck as well. He's still in low power state. Does take out that Motor Gunner turret. And looks like Jet Tanku will go down. Doesn't take out the air base, severely wounded, however. And these forces may be eyeing for this original base here. No requeue here. This one's still refining. This one is not refining just yet. So he has 2 refinery income. And this area has thawed on out. Riptides in pursuit. Still got 1 tsunami tank here. He could try crushing that. Does crush that Peacekeeper. Let's go ahead and fight out versus the Riptides. One of the Riptides is fully heroic. And now the tsunami tank will be taken out thanks to the Motor Gunner IFVs. More bombing runs. Ore Collector does receive a bit of fire. And now we've got Sleeper Ambush being plotted out. Very nice. This one has not been queued back on up. He may have forgot about it. It's still not queued up. Yari Mace sub. Honorable Final Voyage does take out that ore refinery. Command Hub trying to set on up. I'm not sure what the Command Hub's trying to do. I've got the tank clusters now engaging these power plants. Does take out the Peacekeeper right there. Motor Gunner turret has been pulling out, but far too close to the tank busters. Takes out the Prospector as well with the tank busters. And now this refinery will go down. Yari Mini Sub Score still alive. Hasn't conducted his final voyage. And now the heroic Motor Gunner IV here gains some damage on the Prospector or Collector. Ooh, Cryo again does come forward here. Does take out the various infrastructure, including the Mecha Bay Core. Does save the Ore Collector for now, so a bunch of walls in front of him. Yari Mini Sub gain some shots there. Could use last final voyage on the Riptide to finish it off. But he may not be paying attention to it. Does lose it right there. Tank busters are still in this region. Could try getting out the garrison to try to save these guys. Got a number of heroic ones in there. I think 3 of them are heroic. Okay, mutual trade there. And that boot camp does go down. Striker, the chopper bags is getting some great damage on these structures. It does take out the armor facility. Does take out that power plant there. And still got these tank busters in this structure. Looks like the Apollo does get hit a little bit. We do got the Chopper VX receiving quite a bit of fire. Does take it out. And now we've got the Mecha Tengu's now engaging from the sea into that power plant. The ally player does not have a whole lot. He has no income whatsoever. He still has a command up here, so you can... Oh, he sold that off. Not sure what's trying to deploy on out. The Empire player still has income, at least from one refinery. That's it. 2 refinery. Got wounded though. What is the ally player thinking? Cryogeddon. And no income at the moment. He's trying to go for a power plant. There's no way he can get any more income. Looks like the ally player may have lost it. He does have a handful of units, but that's about it. He needs to pack everything up. He can't even deploy out a power plant and then sell off the MCV. He needs to pack up his MCV and just charge. The more he waits, the less likely he will win. We got now the motor gunner IFV trying to get these walls down. He's pulling an aggressive stance just so fire against everything. Ore collector, if it detonates, he still has heroic status, so he gets some self repairs. Now here comes a Mecha Tengu's. More wall segment. He has replaced that wall segment, trying to clean up the garrison as well. And Peacekeeper there does get cleaned on up. Cryogen is being deployed on out. Does freeze. And does sell off those more structures before it gets destroyed off. He still has 1 refinery there, so he has income. Not necessarily plenty of income. And so has this one here as well, so he has plenty of income. Cyan may not realize how much of a head he is at. He just needs to go hyper aggressive. He does have a boot camp here. He could actually sell off the MCV, go all in with infantry. And the ally player has surrendered. This is Anna Grade saying thank you for watching, and moving on to the next replay.